Hi, my name is Demir Safin. I'm a founder of cases.com. It's a feed of case studies that you can learn continuously instead of social media when we just do great, and post your own case study if you want. Now we should review Airbnb case study, how to reduce churn with personalization. Let's begin. I've been traveling while working for a bit now. My girlfriend and I were in a coffee shop in Lisbon when suddenly a last-minute event means we had booked an Airbnb in Porto. Despite the rush, I have to admit that I was psyched to analyze Airbnb experience. We can see the calling me by the first name. That's a good way to make Airbnb feel friendlier than other hotel books apps. Also note these shortcuts to jump back to my previous searches. With that said, none of these apply to my recent change of plans. Searching is the main thing I need to do right now, but the search field contrast is so low. I almost missed it. Also, don't you find it weird that Kuala Lumpur is the default place code, yet it's 16 hours away from Lisbon by plane? Growth experiment, location personalization. Airbnb has the data required to know that I'm using their app outside of my home country, Canada. In this kind of situation, showing users nearby cities instead of random ones across the globe would make the app feel more aware of their context. Their time to first successful search would also likely improve. Anyways, let's search for Porto. Yep. Oh, that they already show me results without forcing me to fill the dates or guests. Also, this byline is a convincing reason for me to use the filters. UX pro tip: nudge, don't push. Consider nudging users in the right direction before forcing step. Two things are required in the case of filters through. First, users need to understand the benefits quickly to have an internal motivation to act, and the default results must provide enough value. Just keep in mind that users don't want more filters, they want better results. Let's start with dates tab. The date picker experience was pretty standard, but this guest filter makes me wonder the same thing every single time. Me plus my girlfriend too. But how does Airbnb make the difference between love when I travel with my girlfriend versus B, a business trip with my co-founder? Two bets. Wouldn't now be a good moment for the app to ask me to specify it? Anyway, step. Data insight, user-based personalization. 95% of previous 200 plus Airbnb trip searches were from me and my girlfriend. Two adults, no children, no infants, with clear booking patterns. Example, a strong preference for king-sized bed. Airbnb could increase their conversion, save user precious time by using past search data patterns to suggest default filters for user searches. Nice to work trip, but sounds relevant to me. Tap. Wait, it's a business travel? Are we talking about A, digital nomads in frugal and trendy co-working spaces? B, corporate use or expensive business trips? I would rather not mess up my filter. Skip tab. Psychology inside status quo BS. When in doubt, users tend to not to take action unless they understand exactly what will happen. That when photos or illustrations can help clarify the context and outcome. Side note: considering the exponential trend of the digital nomads, Airbnb definitely has an opportunity here. Another nice nudge towards the rest of the filters. Well played. Let's see remaining options of this filter first tab. Instant book is here as prompts. Putting it above the rest might have been more coherent with their previous notes through. As for Wi-Fi and kitchen, those are fair recommendations, but hair dryer and hangers. My girlfriend and I never use those filter options once in the past 5 years. Psychology inside social proof pitfalls. Social proof states that we are most likely to accept the actions of others as correct. But beware, but when popular filters like personalization, they tend to backfire and make users doubt of their overall relevance of this other suggestions. Airbnb has a filter for a number of beds, but none for a bed size. That annoying because large beds are rare in Portugal, and you see, I can treat. I take a lot of space. In fact, whenever my girlfriend and I try to sleep in tiny double beds, we just can't sleep. Plus, Airbnb does not save your preferences across different searches. You have to re-enter the same once every time, and considering the length of their list of filters, that requires a lot of effort. You export tip: customization versus personalization. Customization is when users should deliberately choose between options. It's a high cognitive load task. Personalization is when you anticipate user needs and automatically show them a relevant experience. Example: Google Maps successfully leverage past user behavior to a match score for restaurants. Airbnb has a great opportunity to do the same for places to stay. I don't feel like sorting through this. Sorry. Let's go straight to my most important search criteria tab. The location tab. That default desegregation seems isolated. I like to be able to walk to a nearby restaurant or a co-working space without having to spend hours in community every week. And in commute. And that's where it gets weird for Airbnb, because you see, the fastest way I found to make sure a listing is well located is to search through another app called Momondo. It's time consuming, but at least they have this amazing feature called hotspots based on your preferences. It shows you exactly tap where you should stay. Pro tip: feature versus job to be done. Airbnb has a map feature for its listing, but that shouldn't be confused with one of its underlying jobs to be done. When I choose a place to stay, I want to be near what's important to me. Example: sightseeing, a restaurant, so I can save time and enjoy my trip more. Failing to address this mean their users have to use all other apps, which is risky when those Failing to address this means their users have to use other apps which risky when those alternative apps completing hotel booking services. Okay, now that I know which neighborhoods to aim for, I want a place that's as close as possible to a co-working space and ideally a gym. Who's the boss of it? And yep, it gets ever weirder because I now have to use yet another app, Google Maps. Plus, I have to spend even more time to find relevant spots on the map. As you can see, I added Selina. I don't know how it spells. It's a popular co-working and co-living space that I really enjoy, and €27 night seems like a solid deal. And you know what? I'm tired of searching. Let's just try this option. Chap. Book. Psychology inside. Hicks Law. The time it takes to make a decision increases the number of complexity and of choices. The contrast between the endless choices in Airbnb and the serendipitous discovery of this well-rated cheap option in Google Maps made it seem like a better option. That's part of the reason why personalization is so powerful. So far, there are the key moments in this booking experience. Line X, protect the second level customer journey. A sudden rush to book really motivated me. A first Airbnb friendly tone was a nice plus, but same confusing filters got in the way, and the exhaustive filter release and lack of the bed size option used up a lot of my psyche. I then had to use another app, Hotspot feature, to find more where to stay, and that ironically led me to book a place through Google Maps instead of Airbnb. Wow. Okay. I would like to ask you to put the like to this video and subscribe to my channel on YouTube, and sign up on cases.com. See you. It was Demir Safin, founder of cases.com.